European leaders have launched a diplomatic initiative to mend Ukraine's fractured relationship with the United States, with Britain and France leading efforts to secure long-term Western support for Kyiv. The push comes amid growing uncertainty about U.S. policy under President Trump, who recently clashed with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at a summit in London. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and French President Emmanuel Macron emphasized Europe's commitment to Ukraine while acknowledging the necessity of U.S. backing to end the war with Russia. The summit followed a tense meeting between Trump and Zelensky in Washington, which European leaders viewed as a sign of eroding U.S. support. Starmer stressed that while Europe must take greater responsibility, a sustainable resolution requires strong American involvement. To address this, Britain and France have proposed forming a multinational peacekeeping coalition, with both countries pledging troops and urging broader European participation. Their strategy aims to establish a European-led security framework robust enough to encourage Trump's eventual endorsement. Meanwhile, Ukraine remains sidelined from Trump's preliminary discussions with Russian President Vladimir Putin, raising concerns about the future of Western security commitments. European officials worry that Trump's reluctance to offer clear deterrence against Russian aggression could embolden Moscow. Despite these concerns, Starmer has positioned himself as a mediator, engaging in separate talks with both Trump and Zelensky in an effort to repair relations. However, plans for Zelensky to return to Washington for follow-up discussions were postponed to allow for de-escalation. Despite his recent clash with Trump, Zelensky remains hopeful about restoring ties with the U.S., though he criticized the lack of discretion in their White House meeting. In response, European leaders have sought to reassure Ukraine, with figures like Macron, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni reaffirming their commitment. As a symbolic gesture, Zelensky met with King Charles III following the summit, while Starmer extended an invitation for a Trump state visit to Britain in an effort to maintain diplomatic dialogue. While Europe stands united behind Ukraine, securing long-term American support remains a formidable challenge. Trump's evolving foreign policy, particularly his outreach to Putin, introduces further uncertainty into the equation. European leaders are now tasked with balancing their own defense commitments while navigating Washington's shifting stance. With Britain and France at the forefront of shaping a post-war strategy, the stakes extend beyond Ukraine, impacting the broader security architecture of Europe itself.